This training is for ride leaders that are a part of the bike club numbums.org in Portland, Oregon. Our topic will discuss how to create the automatic sign-up sheet for rides. This has a waiver and pre-printed information for each rider that will allow you to speed along the sign-in process and not have people have to take a great deal of time filling in information every single ride. So click the sign in button from the program, and initially you'll have an alphabetically sorted list of riders that are in the club. This is everybody that's in the club. If I want to see additional information about any of these people, I can simply double click the name, and all of the rider performance information, when they've attended, all of their profile questions, everything appears at this point, so that you can fill in additional information. Notice that we have a full name column. This is not available to all members. This is just so that we know we can separate all of the people named Bill, for example, and Billy Carter from Bill Clinton, and we can separate all of these out. So as you learn the exact names of people, go ahead and fill those in along with their phone number and emergency information. If you complete this, then the next time you print a sign-up sheet, this information will be pre-printed on the sign-up sheet. Most people many people who create a profile on the meetup group create some sort of a name like that, or they just put their first name in or their initial, something like that. So as soon as we learn what their name is, go ahead and fill it in, put in the additional information as you begin to know it. When we select people that will be included on our particular sign-in sheet, the first step is to go ahead and select the ride. So if you're looking for a ride, begin typing. So as I begin typing, it takes me to that section of the ride list, and I simply select that. Then I'll go ahead and put in the date and select the ride leader. Now notice that my alphabetical sorting here, if I click the sort button, it'll re-alphabetize. But if I go down and click one of my ride leaders in the list, this list is now resorted. It's no longer alphabetical. Some of them are out of order because it's moved the regular riders that commonly ride with this leader to the top of the list. This makes selecting the people who are attending this ride a little easier. So I can simply go down then and choose the people who will be attending this ride. If I want to see all of the details or find a person, I can click somewhere in this column, anywhere, and then simply go find that person by typing in part of the name. It doesn't have to be the whole thing. It could be just a couple of letters and an asterisk to indicate that that's the wildcard. I don't care what comes after the AB. Then if I press enter, it'll find the first person that begins with AB. If I want to see the additional details, I can double click on either name column and pop up all of the additional information about the rider profile that I would like to review and possibly update. Remember, we're counting on you ride leaders to keep that information as current as possible. When I'm ready to bring the whole list back, I simply right-click again and remove the filter sort. That puts my list back where it was, and I can continue selecting riders for this ride. So if these are the people who have RSVP'd, then I'm ready to print my list. Oh, let me digress one more time. If I want to add people to this regulars list, all I have to do is click the regulars button, and the list for this ride leader will show up. If I want to add someone to it, all I have to do is start typing the person's name. They will then be added to the list, and in the future, then they will sort to the top of the list as well. So that keeps it easier for the ride leader to select the people who commonly go on their rides. Now when I'm ready to print my sign-up sheet, I simply click Sign In, and our waiver is at the top. The name of the event is here and the date of the event. The number of the people are here. All they have to do is fill in the missing information and sign the sheet, after they've ridden with you and filled in this information in the past, then all you have to do is have them just sign the sheet again and then keep these on file. We would like you to keep these signed waivers, just put them in a box somewhere and keep them for a year or two, and then you can dump the box into recycling and start over. And it would be maybe perhaps nice to shred them or get rid of them in some way, since the person has a lot of contact information on here. Don't put them in your apartment building dumpster. So this keeps the ride leader protected as far as liability is concerned. To close this, or to print this, all I have to do is go up and click the little print button, and it'll print on your local printer, wherever you happen to be logged into the program from. I'm going to close the, I can click the close button here, or I can go click the little X to close my printout, and that's really all there is to it. At this point, you have a sign-in sheet, and hopefully after the ride you'll come back and update the information that was missing, emergency numbers, emails, phone numbers, that sort of thing.